Okay, now I know that we have been busy with Vlogmas, and there has been one hiccup where poor time management skills on my part caused me to miss one day so far of Vlogmas, but I'm not gonna let that mess me up. I'm staying strong. However, I don't want to overlook the fact that I still need to recap the fun we had in November. Like, just because we're talking about like every single day what I'm doing in every single moment doesn't mean we should overlook the fact that in November we took our foster puppy Levi to an adoption event at our local Subaru and got Levi adopted. There were so many dogs and animals waiting to be adopted. There were kitties inside the Subaru that I didn't get to see, but there were lots of dogs and puppies outside being handled by their foster parents and by volunteers from the Humane Society. A lot of potential adopters walking around, and the way that this adoption event worked was that you had to draw a number. It was like a lottery. Like, the number you drew was the order that you get to go like claim your dog. So unfortunately, if you wanted Levi but you drew number 20 and someone at number 5, you know, wanted Levi, then they get to adopt Levi and you have to choose like your second favorite animal. Fair enough, but still, it was like there were a lot of people interested in him. The lady that ended up adopting Levi fell in love with him at first sight. Like, the moment we walked up with Levi, and he was a little bit scared. He didn't really like to walk around. He wanted to be held. Every person that came up to show interest in Levi, this lady would come out of nowhere and be like, "That's my puppy. That's my dog." And at first I was like, well, you gotta wait, you know, you just never know. I didn't want her to get her hopes up too high, but she was like, no, that's my dog. Well, it turns out she was like number 3 in line. So she got to adopt him, and she was a widow whose beloved pet, like, she's one of those people that treats her pets like they are her life, her children. And her dog died the week before she adopted Levi, so it was, you could tell he's gonna be pretty spoiled with her. And I hope he has a long, happy, wonderful life with her. We miss him a lot already, but comes with the territory. I went to my nephew Grady's football game. He has lots of football games, but he just started playing tackle football, and they had a championship game where they were like playing this other undefeated team. They're all so little and adorable and cute, but man, they mean business out there on the field. And then the parents in the stands are like, get him! Like, they're like die hard. His team ended up winning, which is awesome. They're actually, now that they won the championship game, he's only, I don't even remember how old he is. Grady, how old are you? 8? 9? 10? They are flying out to California to play in a tournament. I think it's like Snoop Dogg has a football league or team, or all I know is Snoop Dogg is involved in football, and he will be at that tournament, so now I have to go. We had Thanksgiving in November. If you saw the video that I shared where I said I ruined Thanksgiving, I got to make the Thanksgiving dinner with my sister. My mom was out of town, and so I filmed the whole thing from beginning to the tragic end. And it was a wonderful dinner with family and friends, so, well, just family really, not really any friends there at dinner, but still, love them. We also went to the final championship game that my alma mater should have made it to these finals, and they didn't. The team that they beat the night that we watched them ended up surpassing them, and they went to the finals. The team that my kids, the director of their volleyball club, coaches their team. Anyways, they went to the finals, so we went to watch them, and that was a lot of fun. Man, it's a different kind of game from when I played. I mean, I still feel like I could block a few of them, but they're a little bit faster than I was.
And then Miley goes like this.
Do it, Miley.
But that's how you do it. So you hit, and then you fling it.
And speaking of the girls volleyball club, they both had tryouts in November, and they both made the teams that they wanted to make. So I'm very glad to see them continuing to play. And actually, I got Kainoa to try out. He made a 13s team. The way that our club works is you can have 2 boys on the court or on the girls team all the way up till the age of 14. And then at 14, we start to have more options for boys teams. But Pat and I really want Kainoa to play volleyball. We think he would be good at it as long as he gets through this beginning stage of like really not knowing how to play it at all. Kainoa is the kind of kid that like, he wants to be good at something right away or he's not interested in playing. So I'm trying to get him beyond that. Like, just keep playing, you're gonna get good. Like, nobody knows how to serve a ball over the net the first time. So I do pay him. I have plenty of Harper happening all through November. She comes, well, she comes every day, but 3 days a week she does have preschool for the first half of the day. So it's nice that I can focus on some of my work while she's gone. And then when she's here, we have a good time. 1 egg. Harper, can you do the egg?
But I know to put the egg.
Just crack it on the side and...
Oh. Oh. I can do it.
You can do it! Yay!
I put my shirt too.
On your sparkle shirt?
Yes.
I lost my kitty Domino in November, which you're all aware of, and I look for her every single day, and she's still not back. And that was November. It was a lot of fun, a lot of family time, and here we are in December. You already know what I've done for half of the month, but tune in for my next recap. I think I should still do a December recap, even though you've seen every single day. For those of you who don't, you know, who get a little irritated with the daily Vlogmas, there's no way to keep up. Maybe a December recap will be like, look, you didn't miss much. Here's a montage, you know, 2 minutes of your time. But we still have this, Christmas to come. My birthday is the day after Christmas, and I'll be celebrating with family and friends, and so there's still a lot of fun to be had. I hope there's a lot of fun to be had in your December. Have a good month, the rest of your month, and make sure you subscribe and like and share the video with all of your closest friends and family. Okay, bye!